Hello everyone. As you can see, this is not my regular type of video where I have a nicer setup. I have better lights. I'm just using my living room light right now and my kitchen light. I decided to just make a quick video with minimal editing, and that's my goal. The reason why I'm making this video after I had already uploaded one today is because I realized that I have not introduced myself in any of my other videos. I think I have like 4 up. I haven't really introduced myself, at least formally. My name is Marisol. In Spanish is Marisol. I was born in the United States and both my parents were born in Cuba. I am 50, just turned 50 this year. The big 50. I was just so scared for that big 50, but here it is and I'm still alive. So I am married to my lovely husband who was born in Guatemala and raised partly here and in Guatemala. At first it was a funny match, given that we Cubans are so, I don't know, I guess loud, and they are not. But at the end of the day, it was a perfect match. What else do I have to say? I have my little notes here. Even though this is not a big production, I made sure to write notes so that I don't forget. What else? My kids are my pets. I have one that's sleeping right next to me. You saw him in another video, Kiru. I have a scarlet macaw. His name is Kunai. And we have a female, by the way, Kiru is a Maine Coon, and so is his sister, Ijira. She's somewhere around here, usually under the sofa. And we have another cat who's Mila. And you're probably wondering, 3 cats? Just like when we first got Mila years ago, and then we got another cat, Kiru, and Kiru died at 6. He was 6 years old. He had some problems. Maine Coons, they suffer some issue with their heart, and we had to unfortunately put him to sleep. And then we decided to get another Maine Coon, but I started reading up on Maine Coons and I saw that they were very social, and given that Mila doesn't like any other cats, she's just very independent, we figured, okay, if we get another cat, he's gonna be by himself because Mila's not gonna want anything to do with him. So at the end of the day, we got 2. And the reason is because she's already going to be 14, I believe, this coming year. So it's not like we're going to have 3 cats forever. I didn't want to be known as the cat lady. But yeah, those are our kids. So if you hear any screaming or anything, it'll be the parrot who can be loud at times. What else? I'm a teacher. I am a middle school teacher. I used to be an elementary teacher just up until last year. And I decided to go to middle school and I love it. I love I'm teaching 7th grade. And if you have any teenage kids or teenage kids, just imagine having, I don't know, between 25 and 30 13-year-olds in one classroom. So that's a little challenging, but I love them. I love the school. I love the people I work with. But it has its challenges. I love the fact that teachers have a lot of holidays and vacation, which is why this is my 2-week winter vacation. One is already done today, actually. The first week was already gone, and now we're going to the 2nd week. So we have a lot of vacation time and holidays, and I can't complain about that. What are my hobbies? What is it that I like? I like reading. I like gardening. I like cooking. I like traveling. I like animals. I like making jewelry. I was a metalsmith for roughly, I don't know, 7, 8 years. I did that up until I went back to school to become a teacher. And then I just couldn't find the time to just get into my studio. I mean, I have a studio full of equipment. I mean, I have not been able to get back in there, and my goal is to do that eventually, but being a teacher makes it pretty difficult. First, it was because I was in school to become a teacher, and then once I became a teacher, it can be impossible sometimes. So that's that. That was like a side job that I had. I had my website. I would also sell in Etsy, anything. Like I have my, I don't know if you can see my ring, all these little things I would make myself. What else? Any other goals that I'm missing? No. Okay. How I started YouTube. And by the way, the reason why I'm looking down is because I am folding clothes, and right now I am matching socks. So that's why I keep on looking down. I said, you know, what better thing to do than to talk to the world while I'm folding clothes? So here I am. This is the story of many YouTubers. I've been wanting to get into YouTube for years. I'm going to say, God, my late 20s, early 30s, but life gets in the way. There's just time goes by and you just put it off. You don't know how to start. You don't know what to do until one day you just get sick and tired and you're like, darn it, I'm going to start it. And for me, that was, we had a week off at school. What was it? Like the 20 something, right before Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving, we had it off. And when I had to go back to work that Monday, to me, it just came from left field. Even though I was totally aware that it was a week and I was going to go back in a week, when that week was up and that particular day my husband took me to work, I felt like a kid. I was like throwing an internal tantrum. I really was. I couldn't believe I had to go back to school, back to work after a week of waking up at whatever time I wanted and doing whatever I wanted. So I got to work. And by the way, my first upload was that video. I got to work and I said, let me look up something online that can help me feel better of being, you know, back at work after having some time off. And I couldn't find anything. I could not find, particularly in YouTube, I couldn't find anything of someone going back to work, especially as a teacher. I believe I found one that talked about how to make it easier for you by leaving things prepared for when you went back to work, which wasn't very helpful for me because first, I did leave things prepared, and second, I was already at work, so I wanted to feel better once I was at work, and I couldn't find it, and I said, this is the time to upload a video. I don't know if I was venting, but I just said, screw it, that's it. Forget about being shy and about waiting for the right moment and the right equipment. No, I just propped my cell phone up against my in between my keyboard and my monitor, and I just recorded. And once I saw that nothing happened, nobody laughed at me, nothing, I said, okay, I can do this. And I started watching YouTube videos on how to get started, and you know, especially later on in life, I saw this particular one. God, what's his name? And I follow him too. He has a video, and I think it's called If You Ain't Dead, You Ain't Done. I know it's Old Mike. I forgot the name of his channel. But I found him through another channel who is Kevin Colby, I believe is the pronunciation of his last name. And I saw I believe Mike was commenting on that video. And I said, when I saw his video, he's 80. And he just started his YouTube channel a few months ago and he's already monetized. And I'm like, what? I can do this too. So I started getting, inspired and motivated by these bunch of YouTubers. And I said, just go for it. Just do it. What's the worst? It's like this video I saw someone mentioning that nobody's watching you anyway. So just make them, So I started doing that. And here, this is my 5th video. And again, I'm going to try to make as little editing, if any, with it and just upload it and whatever. I saw this other video and I forgot her name. I really don't remember her name. But it was a lady who said it was a bonus tip that she gave at the end, which I thought was awesome because I had never thought of it that way. If you feel iffy about it, you feel embarrassed or uncomfortable or whatever, just think that when you're talking and someone's watching, you have a viewer or 100 or 1,000,000, they're not all watching you all at the same time in the same room. They're watching you individually. So it's almost as if you're just talking to one person at a time. And I hadn't thought of it that way. And I'm like, she's got a point. Right now, I'm only talking to you. Whoever you are that you're watching me, I'm talking to you. And I'm talking to you and to you, but you're not together. You're not making fun of me. And if you are. But anyway, so I've been watching these videos and I said, why not? I'm not missing a nose, my nose or an ear or anything. And even if I was, so what? I can still make videos. So that's that. That's how I started. What's my plan? My plan is to continue making videos. I don't know if it's surprising, but I actually enjoy the editing process. I'm a creative at heart. I love doing things myself. I'm a DIY person. So I like that part. So my plan is to just I will. I will make a video per week at the very least. I have another friend, which is actually my first YouTube friend. You could go check her out. Her name is Audra Faith. She's super cool. She started her YouTube channel a few years ago, but now is when she's really taking it serious. So she just uploaded a video where she mentions a creator named Dante London. And I saw his video, one of his videos, and he was just so inspiring. And he said, just grab your phone, whatever you have, and just vlog every day. And you know what? What the hell? That's what I'm going to do. At least I'm going to try to do it every day. So this is going to be my first one. I just ordered one of those cell phone holders for the car. And maybe I can vlog, especially on my way back to work next Monday. Hopefully I won't be crying. And that's what I plan to do and see what happens, where that takes me. Of course, ultimately, my biggest goal with YouTube is to make money. Why not? Who doesn't like money? So if I can do it, I like the video making process. I like the editing. I like the being creative. I like the figuring out, okay, what am I going to talk about next? I like all that stuff. So why not make money out of it? So far, I have a few followers. Hopefully you'll follow me too. You'll give me a like. You'll comment. I would really appreciate it if you did. So that's my plan with that. What else? The daily vlogs. My cat is dreaming. So my final point is that I'm going to be working on a video this week. That will be my next video, and it's on how I became a teacher later on in life. How I made that decision after having worked so many years in the company that I worked in before, which was, I did that for 22 years. And then all of a sudden I said, you know what? I'm going back to school. I'm going back to school, and that's going to be what my next video is about. And it has a very interesting twist, by the way. And it has to do with my husband. And he was a career changer later on in life too. And he's 10 years older than me. So if I'm 50, he's 60. And he became a nurse later on in life. So that's the interesting twist. I plan to talk about how we did it in terms of paying for it or not paying for it. The mindset you have to have in order to do something like this, especially when you're both older, you both have jobs, and it could be quite challenging. So that's going to be my next video, and I'm excited about that, and I hope you will join me and follow me, and you could just go along in my journey with me, which I'm excited about. What else? I think that's it. So if you can follow me, like this video, comment, let me know what you think. Maybe you can give me some, I don't know, some constructive criticism and help a newbie out here. Okay, well, nice meeting you, at least formally, at least through a video. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.